topic is definitely we're gonna be talking about cost of living because everybody are complaining about gas price. All the drivers, them are media complain about cooking gas price because we are walk foot
Mm,
and cooking gas gone sky high. So comment and let me know what's the cost for cooking gas in your area because I want to know if gas price are based on which part you live. So please share the live and comment. Let me know that you're in so we can do a shout out. You know, say phone card I give you, we have enough giveaway coming on next episode. Remember, so we have the guest house giveaway as well. So please share to your friends because I'm gonna love this topic today because we're gonna talk about cost of living, minimum wage increase. I want to touch base on the Lana story. I know it's a bit old, but more I know like share your poorest moment, like the moment that you know say you can say you did poor or you experience poor life.
same way. Right?
And as you join, please like the video so we can have more persons joining in. So we can get a lot of persons on this live. So I'm actually sharing right now to a few of my persons in my contact so we can get this up and running.
Yeah, make me know in the comment section, see if you know here we are right and everything. Of course, want to take your time out. Sorry, want to take your time out to pick up his sponsors. Them, of course, Ship for Less on board from day one, and you don't know El Castellito right there in the heart of Brownstown. Any liquor getaway movement, right? This I place to be best price. Ship for Less, fastest shipping, best customer service. You can't lose. You not ship for
Best
less, you ship for more.
best customer service. I know customer service I key right now. Cause you know Jamaican people now know customer service and they have it. Me I tell you.
Somehow way. Somehow way. Somehow.
So me couldn't. I have to work in sales. Customer service. Blend. But
So,
remember to like and share the video, guys.
yeah man, tell a friend to subscribe if them not do that as yet either, you see me? So in regards to the whole increase of minimum wage, what your main take on it?
The increase is actually long overdue. I mean, the last time they had an increase was back in 2016, and minimum wage then was like $6,200. $6,200.
2016.
And that was for security guards. 2016 and we're in 2022. 6,200 for security guards and for regular persons 5,500. 5,500 can come go work? I don't even know. But
I think 2018 they put something on the 2018 to $7,000.
I know. See there. 2022, March 2022, it has increased to $7,000 for regular workers, and for security guards, it's 9,700.
Oh, so all this time I say something gone for the few people them, and everybody are getting.
But then again, not everybody work minimum wage, but for the persons who do, I mean, it's hard to live off of that. And then we're gonna talk about like cost of living. And I did some research. Go ahead.
No, me just saying go say still just thinking about it alone, $7,000 a week, a 40 hours work week, like it's just ridiculous on a whole just to think about it. I don't know if none of our viewers them they call it minimum wage, me really would want to know how them manage, how them put things together, how them get things done. Knowing say, as I mentioned, how much for a cylinder of gas at £25, we buy one about a week ago and our $3,700.
I
Yeah,
paid
25
$3,800 for mine.
I show uptown I live. Me get $100 discount to live in a
And some persons pay 3-4, some persons spend 3-5. If me would drive and go for the gas to make it cheaper, I would. So if me have to go ask me gas man if me compete at your yard, if me can get like
So you
prices or
so you hear report say gas price raise for vehicle.
say, well, I walk put in on some, we don't know. And then talking about gas prices, taxi fare increased the other day, which my taxi fare increased by like $20, $15, and that's not much of an increase, I would say. And then gas price are increased on top of that now. How them going to get money now?
Cause personally, me not lie, yo. Me think like say, yo, where the gas increase is concerned, taxi man them go have a warm time. No joke about it. Right now, I'm afraid for drive. Yeah, man, afraid for drive right
Yeah,
now.
cheaper for you take taxi than buy gas. And then put in your car for good.
The vehicle is just
mean,
convenience, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's just
Definitely.
convenience. But viewers, make you know in the comment section, as me say, if you don't have no experience or don't have no relative where a minimum wage and literally a survival offer, we really don't want to know how they manage, because me know personally say, oh, that half it hard, as in literally half it hard. At the end of the day, me think say, yes, minimum wage really crappy in our country, but you can't really look on the one sided either, because I guess you know you have some people out there do their 9 to 5 where them life really busy, and they might get somebody just for do liquor housework, and because of that they might can't manage for budget for them pay somebody minimum wage. So if you put minimum wage too high now, you know what that go mean for a lot of people who do domestic work. Not for them go get laid off because them boss go tell them so.
Say me I do domestic work for you, right? And I see in supermarket we go with the same prices. You get what me I say? So even if you are paying me one little minimum wage, it's still gonna be the same amount of money me have to go spend on goods. So if I can go to supermarket, imagine a person that's doing domestic work, has children, or baby. That's got
Have to pay rent.
And I one of the cheap place them that's
Have to pay rent, you live out apart. They just imagine minimum wage and you have rent to pay.
Me not think people will pay minimum wage.
But that I think and everybody who actually work minimum wage have a place of their own either.
Yeah.
So what happened to them people, they have an idea. If you think about what really happened to them people, they have an idea. If you can't pay rent, you can't pay take time call JPS name. You can't pay water.
And then JPS increase their rate, like me just similar bill. And them have this style, them always send me alert when them know some still get paid. Always. We don't know.
Big up JPS still and the red and black wire them. Yeah, you don't know a thing.
Zalem said, I don't personally know anyone who's working minimum wage. However, based on inflation and the cost of living, that seems tough, very. The government, Lanzel said the government needs to do better at that. Guy, I don't know, like, really would want, like, some organization to be formed where we can say, they're not getting everybody corrupt. Like, there's corruption in everything. Like, people who can stand up for you. Like, for persons who will really work minimum wage, who can't afford certain things. Look at the Delano story. Did you get to watch it?
Yeah, man, me have meds, man. Me rent meds like maybe around 2 to 3 days ago. It can't get old, but the thing me just want to have an idea what the whole fuss was all about.
And funny enough, it is not the only person that's living like that. From a country place, I know a few persons that's in that situation or even worse. Like, no lie. And I wish I had money, and there's this lady, she kind of blind. And she's very old and she have almost the same living condition like Delano. I wish I could have said, alright, let me get somebody or get some team, so we just build up a little something and buy one nice stove or something way easier for her than she has set wood fire and something. I wish I could have do that. And I'll even though this is far from topic, like even like hurricane, we're in the island, so hurricane season definitely affects us. Even if you build up some shelters that is for those persons who are being affected by hurricane or lose them house, flood out and have nowhere to go, house burn down, or even have a housing that is for them. Single mothers or people who really can't afford because of cost of living and minimum wage, who can't afford nothing, nowhere to live, a nice living space. Because you see the little what them call them house there for the people them when they have.
Wow,
Because
this $5 million shed them, what am I doing?
no man.
Food for the
Them
poor.
food for the poor, no man. Them have one shelter. The shelters them have in Jamaica. I've been to one and we should do better. But let me know in the comment section what gas price are your area and what's your poorest moment or your poorest experience.
Alright, so Lancel Store did actually say the government need to do better. Alright, me don't want to be a case where if say we are pick on no specific party, because at the end of the day me think both parties feel Jamaican citizen a lot in terms of cost of living, because nothing said they don't know. Say at the end of the day, somebody will work minimum wage. Like there is no, me don't want to say there is no up for them, because at the end of the day, you have a lot to do with your mindset. But just saying, you know for a fact that if you ever put minimum wage at $9,000, then it's still hard. You know much different from when you did have your $7,000 based on whisper food price and now. Like it really hard. And me know say yes, the person who actually hired that person and I paid $9,000, you know, easy if you get up and tell that person say, yo, you go off to dig deep in your pocket, because just as I said earlier, same supermarket, them a go shop, same way too. So me just feel like say, yo, if price for things in one third world country is just ridiculous. Alright, we use a perfect example, not sure from the topic either. Like we just use customs for example. Now you have a relative overseas who like you depend on the lowest and they say alright, they go send a barrel of food come give you. Why you need for think about to find $20,000 to clear one barrel of food? Tell me how that can make sense in one third world country. You literally live in a third world country, you're related to have to pay if you send off a food to you, but you have to have $20,000.
We have a caller. And guys, remember to, as I come in, like, and
Hello, evening.
hello, good evening.
Just before at the top that you guys have. The young lady that we need some sleeping like shells and so forth. We do have some persons who is affected by earthquakes and how single mothers coming to this.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You said something about like why do we need mothers?
Oh dear God. Oh, service.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes, you said that I'm talking about single mothers and why do we need shelter for single mothers?
Why do we what?
Shelter for single mothers.
I said, sorry, let me explain it. I said I've been to shelters like for persons who are poor and so, and I said we could get something that's better. I'm saying for some persons who are single mothers who need help and cannot afford it as well can also benefit from. It's not going to be shelter for just hurricane or for persons who are, you know, them house burned down or something. It will be used for any case that you need somewhere to stay. If you're a single mother, if you're a single father, if you're just a person without a kid that, you know, life just hard. If your house burned down, if hurricane happening, if I get, you know, thrown out somewhere, it will just be a housing that can cater for persons who definitely have been in some terrible situation.
But we do have some like hurricane, but I don't think we need to have single mothers, because if you can take care of yourself, why would you get a child?
I mean, there are certain things that happen where some persons are single mothers. I mean, sometimes it's not planned. You know, the contraceptives, they are not 100%, you know, guaranteed. The only thing that's 100% is actually
Abstinence.
So if in the case that you do get
If it's not working, because I don't think it is fair for shelters for single mothers. But in my opinion, there is every consequences for action.
Yeah.
So if you fail and you get pregnant, that should be on you. That shouldn't be on nobody else.
I understand, because I understand where you're coming from, because if we do create shelters for single mothers, I mean, there will be a lot of persons who would want to take advantage of that.
There'll be a whole lot more single mothers.
Oh yeah, maybe get pregnant because then go take me up or something like that. But it wouldn't. Let me just correct myself. It's not. I wouldn't say I'm going to create a shelter for single mothers. It's not going to be for a specific person. I'm just saying. If I had the money, I'll just create a housing that if you're in some bad situation, which if it's been a single parent, if a house burned down, if there's a affected by hurricane, in a bad situation, even domestic violence or them something there, you can just the housing will be there for you. That's actually one of my things that I want to do. That it wouldn't be just for single mothers. So because I understand where you're coming from. Definitely not. I would not say I would create housing. This is just for single mothers. No, I'm just about to make them feel comfortable if they always just go up and breathe and come stay there. So yeah, it's not for that.
So Carla, question.
Exactly.
What is your overall view on minimum wage in Jamaica? And it's
what I think, in my opinion, I think then if you look at the perspective of the person that's not working in any taxes.
All right, sorry. If you see me ask you to repeat, it's because we're having some bad connection here. Because at times you're going in and out.
Okay.
Repeat for me now.
What I'm saying is that though I agree that more than what it is, most persons that minimum wage just tax. So they are just living free. So I mean, even though I agree that it should be, but I'm still iffy. Domestic workers come in and give the tax before you pay tax. So while you have me, you have to take up one with tax what is left. That really makes no sense.
Yeah. You know what I think the government can do in the case that if I can't move minimum wage, at least let some things that we buy be tax exempt. You get me? Like sanitary stuff, kid stuff like diapers, feeding, sanitary things, rice, flour, and them something there. Have it tax exempt, so it at least help us a bit in regards.
Yeah, I think there can be something. I think something can be done overall for people in the domestic field, because, for example, just as she mentioned, it's unfair for someone that, well, yes, I think it's unfair for someone be earning $9,000 a week, and when we go supermarket, the same tax on me pay, same tax a person pay up or 9,000. At the end of the day, we know say a lot of time things come with choices, but we do know say a lot of people choice limited. You understand? So me kind of think say there must be something the government can actually do. Knowing say yes, jobs not that easy to find, and a lot of them people they want out. Me know some get comfortable with them $9,000 while you have someone really want a way out. A lot of time them same people here they try maybe want like a hustling on the side. If them no license them business, then one next problem that again government depend them for. So it really hard, as in it really hard. And me personally just think say something can be done. Me I know one of them will like say, oh, the government can decide, the government cannot. No, because at the end of the day, you have a lot to do with your mindset, how much better you want for yourself. You understand? But overall, it's just sad. Anytime I think about the minimum wage overall, it just seems sad.
Anytime I think about paying my bills, then I calculate them and I pay it from my phone, and then I just put everything in one, and then the total come up and I say, Jesus, wow.
So
water flow.
When we talk about PAYE, as you earn.
Repeat?
I think the last time they said they are going to change, they're going to increase it or something like that. PAYE. Because me really like forget about them the money there. I want to get like tax refund on them, something like the Americans.
You can't get it.
No, you only get what you paid over. You don't get the money.
Yes, you can get a tax free.
I can get it. I keep hearing different stories. Is that them calculate it, and if you pay more than what you're expected to pay in that time period, they give you back the extra money.
You get it back, but if
All right, but I think you can actually go to the tax office and apply for it. I think there's some form that you'd collect from your place of employment and you'd bring it there, but there's a twist to it. If when you go there, they can actually tell you that you actually owe them
Yeah.
instead of them owe you. So
what I'm afraid.
because of that, a lot of we know about a fool
Yeah,
around the
I'm
party.
about
None
that.
at all. We don't want to run that risk there. If you go for money and go here, so you know, say you owe we. So we rather just not bother with it. None at all. We just allow it.
So, Carla, I have a question, and for the viewers as well, let me know your opinion on this. NHT, I pay NHT, right? We all pay NHT. Once they pay tax, you pay NHT tax, right? Would you rather, because I saw this comment, they should make it an option for me to pay NHT because the house they're selling right now, I cannot afford one by myself. I have to join with somebody who can afford a house, and then if we do join with somebody, they have to go get one loan on top of that. I think they should allow me to make the decision if I should pay NHT because me not benefit from it.
Makes sense. That is why as soon as I get a chance, we get a tax ref, the NHE refund, I take it.
Yeah, they take long for each. The year of them when they make enough money.
Well, you say, Carla, you take NHE refund yet, Carla?
question,
Shoot again?
I didn't get the question that you asked.
Oh, sorry. Would you rather them to ask you to pay NHT than making it mandatory? Because a lot of us not going to benefit from NHT housing because the houses are so expensive.
I don't think it should be. I think it should be mandatory. You might not cannot benefit from it now, but later your child or your children can benefit from it.
But you can start. The thing is, NHT, you know, if you stop paying it for a certain time period, you have to start over. So I think if I want to pay for, if I know that I want to benefit from it or something, if I want to start, I should make it a choice.
No, I don't think you have to start over. You don't have to start over as long as you're paying. So if you start paying and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you have to pay 50. You have to be paying it for 1 year in order to be eligible for
Okay.
loan. And you receive it for 2 years. You have to pay it consistently in order to pay.
Yeah, but what percentage of people actually eligible really I get one house or one land for an NHT?
I can't.
What they say eligible?
Say that again?
Yeah, I'm saying what percentage of who is actually eligible will be able to actually get a land or a house from NHT?
I think NHT are giving the whole no, so the
Like play it safe, and for me, if you play it safe, me continue to take me NHT refund.
Yeah, because it doesn't affect you from getting the loan.
you know, when it's your time, come to take a little bit for a loan.
Mm-hmm. I insured I got.
But you don't have to wait on everything to do the loan. You just go out and get this amount of money from them and keep that yourself instead of waiting on their home because it's always small.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Well, thank you so much for calling.
Or no problem.
Enjoy your night.
And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to your friends, family, and well wishers.
Okay, I will.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
Chevelle still looks stressed out. Hi, Chevelle. Thanks for joining. Anita, good evening. All good evening. Lanzel said I would put it at $12,000. So the caller that was calling, you can call now. Sorry, we were on a call. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to take your call. But as you come, Chevelle, Anita, please like, share, and comment. Well, on the call, I'm going to call the back. Well, I understand the phone here. Yeah, okay. All right. Lanzel said he would put it at $12,000. I think that is up here, you know. $24,000 for the fortnight? Yeah, of course.
Hopefully, boss can pay.
Not true.
More
Like you
tax.
have domestic work kind of that.
What about more tax? Much more tax out. Come on.
You go tax it out.
Why don't go tax out it? Go tax out it 12,000 in a week.
Okay, I'm not getting back the caller. We'll end this now. Akeem said, I don't see the sense in paying NHT, and when you finally qualify a house, you still have to pay mortgage. Just ask back your money and it goes towards your money.
No sense at all for sure. Them set it as a trap. That is the reason why you have to wait 8 years if you can actually redeem whatsoever contribution you actually make. So in that 8-year period there, them can give out them loan and all of that and make them extra money and all of them
They're
something.
so expensive right now. And when I look at the photos of the house, like, huh?
So $5 million shed.
Oh my God. It's not
Literally.
$5 million again.
Raise.
To 8 million. The same house. Not change. Them say it, the pandemic and everything. Akeem, thanks for joining. Remember to like the video, like the live, and share it so we can have more persons on. I did do some research, and based on the research, cost of living in Jamaica, right? I'm gonna get to it right now, because it says cost of living in Jamaica, summary of a cost of living in Jamaica for a family. If I can guess how much it costs for you and your family monthly. Yeah. Based on them research of what things cost in Jamaica.
It depends on what level of people them actually do survey upon. If a uptown, so for them price might have 300,000. So me just tell myself, say, I just regular people them a talk. But that's your average 80, between 80 to 100.
Well, and the regular people them a talk because they said 367.
Yeah man, and a regular people call.
Hi caller, good night.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Maya from the United States.
Hi, thanks for calling.
What?
Thank you so
Can you
much
hear
for
me
joining.
okay?
I can hear you okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can. So my question, what I would like to ask is, I live in the United States, and of course, I'm married to a Jamaican. And when he first immigrated to the United States, that is something that he would often refer to as the minimum wage. Even in America, that's something that we still struggle with state to state.
Yeah.
But my question would be, as a Jamaican, don't you think it would be important to think about multiple streams of income, meaning not to rely on the government for minimum wage, but to think about business, pooling money together to have better opportunity?
Okay, so here in Jamaica, right? In America, I think you guys have an option to like do part-time. And it shouldn't affect your next job. So you'll have an option to do like, I'll work here at the restaurant for like they say 4 to 6 hours, and then I'll go to another job for the remaining hours, right? Now, in Jamaica, let's say you're working at a call center, because in Montego Bay, that's like the #1 place a lot of persons work. We have this thing that we have to sign that you're not supposed to be working with another company. So that stops you from getting that multiple stream of income, because that will be seen as, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't even remember, but I know what you're talking.
Conflict of interest. So I can't be working for my company and then working for another sister company, or working for a totally different company that has nothing to do with the type of service that I'm providing to my clients. So that stops us from getting multiple streams of income. The way that we can get multiple streams of income is we are having side hustles that will buy stuff and sell them. So I'll work my 9 to 5 and I'll sell bags, I'll sell weave, I'll sell jewelry. But here's the thing, I'm getting these stuff from America, and for me to clear these things, it's gonna cost me custom fees. And by the time I add custom fees, and to try to get a profit from that, you're not getting enough that would say, oh, I have more, to brag like, oh yeah, I have multiple streams of income,
Yes, I understand. I worked in Jamaica for a call center as well called ACS.
Mm-hmm.
And so are you saying that if you work for a call center and then you decide you want to work at Island Grove, you can't do both, even if one doesn't have anything to do with the other?
All right, ma'am, so.
That, let me see. That would not affect it. If you work at the call center, then yes, you can work at Island Grove, but it will be if you can get a part-time working at Island Grove. So let's say I work at a call center and I'll get a shift that will say I'll work from 1 to 10. So 1 p.m., 10 to 10 p.m., right? So I'll have from in the morning to 1 to work. But you do have a lot of jobs or restaurants that is not, taking part-time workers.
Most jobs are
Like
full-time.
most jobs is like full-time.
Okay, so the next question that I would have, when it relates to multiple streams of income, and I watched your show on modern relationships, something that in the United States, we have had to move to two-family income, meaning husband and wife both working or partners both working to bring in income. How common is that in Jamaica? Do you find that both partners are working to provide for the family, or is that something that's not able to do because of childcare?
I think JJ, would you want to answer that? I don't know how to answer that. I think JJ is more experienced to answer this.
All right. I think that it does happen here in Jamaica, but maybe not as much as it should. It doesn't happen because of a lot of selfishness where the females are concerned in Jamaica. I must say, I'm not going to hold back, of course, because a lot of females here in Jamaica think that their money should be their money, and most of them save their money and the man have to spend his for the entire bills and all that. So in most cases, it's just like the man normally just responsible for whatsoever. So in most cases, if things don't go according, then it's not as fluent as in when two people actually say, all right, listen, we have 4 bills that we need to cover in the household. Me go take care of this, that, you take care of that. It's a small minority amount of a family where you actually get the level of stability that we are in. There's no question who will take care of what. Regardless of your income, whether or not you earn 3 times the amount, you still know, so you know what, I'm going to play this part and he or she is going to play that part. So yes, it do happen here in Jamaica, however, it's not as much as maybe in the United States.
Yeah, and it's becoming a norm, like.
So I guess I will be devil's advocate then and say, is the problem with the government not doing their part in increasing the minimum wage, or is it a part of Jamaica as a people not working together to provide for their family and not relying on the government to do so?
I would mostly go with the people, the mindset of most Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Because in regards to the question that you asked earlier, in regards to what about just getting multiple streams of income, right? Most Jamaicans just used to it. You just go to 1 9-to-5 job. After that, them sit down, them chill, them do all these things till a time to go to them bed. And that's just a routine thing. As she mentioned earlier, a lot of places in Jamaica though might tell us say only full-time workers. So yes, we won't have the same opportunity to do a straight 16 hours a day kind of work from one to the next. However, besides that, you can still have other streams of income if you're that kind of go-getter kind of person.
Yeah.
And don't just sit and say, you know what, my job is not going to cover my bill, and you just sit and complain year in and year out. But you do have people who actually try, as in really try hard to ensure that if one job is not going to cover it, then maybe I need 2. If 2 jobs is not going to cover it, then maybe I need 3. You do have people in Jamaica who actually have that.
I think it's this type of I think the age that we're in right now, with the age group, what I can see personally is that most persons right now, if you're in a relationship or not, you're gonna be thinking about my money. Oh, I'm not doing this because you're not doing this. I'm not gonna take care of this bill because your money is this and my money is this. So because of that mindset, a lot of persons are gonna come together and communicate and they say, oh, can we do this to make it, make it a family thing, or put it together in a sense and see how best we can save and work out bills so everybody can be happy. Everybody wants to do this part and do this part, or do the cheaper bill or do this or something. So we don't. It's a communication problem, and then
too much immaturity in relationships here, like way too much. And it's not gonna be a blame game for me to say, oh, it's just females or it's just males. But I think there's a lot of immaturity where relationship is concerned and running a household overall is concerned. Because I don't believe in 50-50. I will never believe ever in 50-50. I believe that if I can do 100%, then of course I will do 100%, and best believe that will be my expectation of the person I'm living with. If I am not in the position to cover 100% and they can, then of course I would expect that person to do just about the same. Instead of saying, oh, I'm the female, I'm not supposed to, you're the no, I'm gonna really run that joke, something there. I believe say, if you not able to do it, me suppose if you can do it. And if my one work can do it, and my responsibility to go get another job, a better paying job, if I have to get a better paying job, or get two, if a two we go take and make sure say we make ends meet.
But Kimani said any cheese for poor people, but somebody commented, Kim Graham said call center to call center. Yes, somebody said something about they do have part-time, but you can tell me like some of the part-time, because I don't know. Because I would love something to do on the side. But Carla, I know a person, she was doing part-time with another call center and she was working full-time at my call center, and that was a conflict of interest and she had to choose to lose one of the work. Is either the one that she's doing full-time or the one that she's doing part-time. So
I can understand. Mm-hmm. Before I get off the phone, I think my recommendation would be is when my husband and I work together, first he would work and I went to school to better myself. Then I worked and he went to school to better himself. So we got to a point where then both of us have the opportunity to bring in more income. But if he makes more money than I do and I make less, then we have a formula, whereas he's going to pay maybe 60% of the bills and I'm going to pay 40% of it. And then we put our money aside for things like, travel or shopping and different things like that. And then you're saving up some of your money. But you also have to remind yourself that that job can be taken away from you any day. Yeah. So going out there and establishing a business or a relationship with people together and supporting other Jamaican businesses instead of the foreign business like the Chinese or the Indian who are selling different products in Jamaica. Even myself as a non-Jamaican, when I come to Jamaica, I don't care how much further I have to walk. I want to go buy from a Jamaican, even if it costs me $1 more. That's what I would prefer to do to support Jamaicans on their island. So I would suggest that maybe that would be something that more Jamaicans would think of doing.
Yes, I hope they're all listening to take your advice, because that's definitely, if we do have the mindset like you, like if persons are doing just like that, then so much better. It has a lot to do with
mindset and maturity. Yeah. Because what you stated just now, that is pure maturity in terms of building together, having a strong relationship. But
better, getting an education, getting a better, because a lot of persons don't want to go to school. You're not qualified to get certain positions to get better pay, but yet you're not doing anything about it, and you're not motivating the person that you're with to do the same or to be on a certain level so you can get this qualification, start your business, push each other to do their business, put your money together, say this is for bills, put money together, this is for bills, this is for trouble, this is for emergency.
And then how can you possibly sit down if I see my husband is working so hard and I'm sitting home all day watching TV.
And
If
on-
I say I have any kind of respect for my husband, how could I sit home all day knowing even if I can go make another $1 or $10 more, that's going to buy food or gas or whatever it can be? What kind of person would I be to actually allow my husband to do that?
Because they that's what their friends are talking about. That's what they see on Instagram. They want to have that Instagram life, so that's what they do for some persons anyways. But the circumstances are a bit different. The call centers that's here and call centers that's is in America, the pay is way different. Like total,
Yes. When I worked there, even as an American, when I worked for ACS, I got hired on as a recruiting supervisor. And when I went to work at ACS in Montego Bay, it was shocking to me that as I was recruiting, the people who were reporting to me were making 90% less than what I was making, yet they were more qualified than what I was making. And someone who had the same job code in Jamaica maybe was making $500 per month, and somebody in the United States who I was hiring was making close to $300 per day but the person in Jamaica was more qualified, but the same company was paying people in Ireland and in the United States way more wages than what they were paying in Jamaica. So I would go back to, now that is the fault of the government to allow American companies or foreign companies to come in and treat their citizens in that type of manner without giving them fair wages. So it became so much to me that I actually had to quit because I felt guilty and I didn't believe that it was a fair working environment.
Well, on that case, Carla, as you said, it would be on the part of the government, but based on my experience and knowledge, it's actually an agreement that the government have to make with all these call centers, especially in the Freeport area.
I think they have a cap. It's just rumors that on the Freeport free zone area there is a cap of what
it's not rumors, it's actually facts.
Yeah.
There is a cap where earning is concerned that the government made agreement with. So once you're on the free zone, Freeport area, for example, they're not going to pay you, just saying, I'm just using this figure, they're not going to pay you, say, more than $5 an hour. If anything over that a client wants to pay, they will have to pay that out in commission, but not your base pay, because the governments don't want you to earn any more than that. So the fact that our own government think that we're not good enough to earn a certain amount of money as Jamaican citizens, but you can have people from other countries flying and do like 6 months and make 3 times the amount that a regular Jamaican would make in 2 years. It's really ridiculous.
I can't even believe that something like that would exist. But thank you so much for taking my call. And
thank you for
bringing all
calling.
these issues.
Thank you so much for your points. Thank you. Have a good night. We're going to go to the comments, guys. Thank you for commenting. And remember to like, share, subscribe, right? We're going to go back to, in Jamaica, we have part-time available. Kim, tell me because I want to know. Omar, thanks for joining. Kim, yeah, call center, the call center. I think they might have some people call center whore because them go at every single call center. Or you can't think
me not bash them. You have to go all of them at work.
Me not tell them they find the money where they. Me not sit down in a no work because I know, I like my co-workers or the work is easy. Where the money is, that's where I'm going. Anita said, I worked for years at Freeport, and when I decided to apply for a refund, I was offered $1,000 for over 9 years. I think it's only by the year. I don't think it's a calculation for the entire 9 years. It's whatever you worked in 2012, 2011. And then so them reach, just for that year, not for the collective time. So every year you have to apply for it. Good night, Solve IT. Good night. That's the reason Fortune 500 companies outsource the jobs, because they can charge cheaper for the head count. You know, a supervisor actually told me this. A client will give you $10, like for example, $10 per agent. and the company will break down that $10. So they'll pay you $3 for base pay and say the max you can make a commission probably $2 a day. So them save how much money already. You get what I'm saying? And then them actually give you $10 per agent where you can, and then the incentive. But it's business.
It's understandable, because them actually have to do a breakdown, and them have to keep something in their back just in case insurance have to cover all them little something.
That's different, because you're definitely going to do insurance different, because you're paying you for the agent, pay with other stuff them where you have to cater to it.
Yeah, but depending upon the contract, if it's a head count kind of contract, then you don't know the part to go off if you can say. But make you know in the comment section, of course, if you are any family member, actually the survivor for minimum wage, make we know how, so we can maybe share it other people what are struggling. I don't know how to do it, because me know
yeah, because you see the war already going right now, everything are raised. Hey, I'm telling you about the gas price, cooking gas. I'm not talking about the driving gas. The cooking gas price gone up almost $4,000 to cook.
Me just
and it not last more than a month.
I beg one out in the comment section if you don't know where's the cheapest gas station better. Comment section here, 87 or 90, just drop in the comment section which part in a month go be a cheapest gas station. The respect.
It's not just the free zone area. The truth is the BPO companies, the industry does get quite a lot per head count by their SLA or service provider provided. The employees only gets a fraction of that.
Business.
But I'm telling you one story about one BPO when I work.
No.
So it's like they're hiring, like I was not part of, I was, applied, I got, but up on the phone and everything, and they're hiring a lot of persons that, recommend per people, and you get money and them something there. And you're having a lot of persons, and it's for a busy season. It was a busy season hiring, right? And they didn't tell the persons that it's only for busy season. After the busy season end, you're going to lose your job. So they're hiring a lot of persons, and I think they're doing a meeting, and somebody said, an agent said, so after busy season, what's going to happen to us? Like, we're going to go on different, are we going to do chat? Are we going to continue to do phones? Or what are we going to do if, when busy season ends? The client says, the client from overseas came down and, have them like a conversation. The managers were in the meeting. It was like, this is part-time. They didn't tell you it was part-time. No. They had to get the managers, and the managers had to be saying, oh, we didn't want to tell you guys that it's part-time, so you didn't take the job, because they hired them as full-time workers. So a part-time would be like on a contract for like 3 months. That was supposed to be the initial thing, and they didn't tell them. And it was a hell of a thing. And then when December come, you want your little work for Christmas holiday, you can do your little shopping, or New Year, want to have no job, that's how, everybody not believing in this thing. You want to have money in your pocket, you want to have a work. A lot of persons lost their job in December, going into the new year, no work. And nobody never did hire at the time then.
But
so
but I think that's really unfair to hire someone knowing that you just want them for part-time, and then you're going to say that if I have told you that it would be part-time, you wouldn't take the job.
And Anita said, thank you so much for joining. Continue to watch the show.
You're
and I hope you
welcome.
call in a lot of times too. Thank you. It's difficult to survive off working in the call center, especially if you're a line of staff. It is because with the call centers right now, it's so easy to be replaced. Like one day you can go in and you just lose a job. Like, it's not something that's guaranteed. It's hard to say make lifetime goals for some call centers, some call center company, because not everybody is like that. Like Vista Printer, National Pen, and them people that up there, it's a bit different. They will tell you upfront, like part-time, full-time.
Well, I think the mistake a lot of we tend to make is getting too comfortable in the wrong workspace then, because call center is good in terms of giving you the experience, but you have to know when to move on to your personal goals. A lot of people just get way too comfortable.
And it's not even comfortable. A lot of call centers are giving off friend links So I won't ever get a position because I'm not friendly with you.
So move
I
on.
can't provide you with some things that you want out of work.
Move on.
So you know, it's not going to be.
If you're working somewhere and you see clearly that there's no growth for you, why stay there?
True, but then again, it's the money. It's the no, but I mean, call center like way different, way different. But what's and guys, let me know what's your most expensive bill other than rent. What's your most expensive bill right now, and what's your poorest situation ever been in? Me not take out no loan. Big up to the people that play a loan, but me pay my credit card, you know, that's just a kind of loan, but you know, but me not pay no loan. Me afraid of them something there. Pay about money, you know, sir. What's your most expensive bill right now? JPS. Anybody know of the bridge light? Call me.
You might surprise me in the comment section.
They don't know where I live.
Yeah, we're not encouraging nobody to thief life. We have put that out.
It's
there.
not thieving, it's called bridge. It's not, you know, it's not stealing. You're still paying it.
No, do
you're just putting the most used appliance bridging it.
Watch out. Just get on the red and black wire and borrow a little current.
From where go borrow? Okay.
Borrow it off a line.
Alright, we'll go borrow
it off a line. You're not thief. If you're thief, you take it for yourself. Borrow some.
What we are most poor is, come here, me want some of them, these things say, you might eat dumpling and salt, you know.
What I say, one of the lowest point for me, let me say, look about rice and eat rice with butter and eat rice with just onion, ketchup mix.
Oh yeah, like the land we do the
man, when I watch the story the other day, like me feel it personally. When me hear him talk about the burn oil, me never tried that part. That's something they tell about. When me see them show a video which she have cut up the onion and the garlic, me kind of feel it personally because me know the taste right out.
Why? Big up to Miss Sylvia. I've never experienced that. I don't know if she got through it. I have to ask mommy, but I've never experienced. The only time I have a low, if I'm hungry, I choose not to eat. But I've eaten dumpling and butter because dumpling and butter nice.
That optional, man. Read that no. Yeah, all when steaks can eat, me still not dash that out.
But come tell you want to say poor, but it did just, you know, life happened and but it used to the guy ear just have to wash me ear. Come in, like wash me ear. I like when the water that run on my face and them something there. Feel like me a Jones. So I like to lean back and make ear just a massage. So if you just wash me ear, I go ear just have to go do that. And I eat turkey neck because turkey neck just full of beer bone. So I'm not buy turkey neck, I'm not eat turkey neck. But me go take up myself when I go move, I come live a Montego Bay. I'm going to turn up in a meat shop. And because I buy everything, I pay a bill now. And the cheapest thing, I'm going to eat chicken back. The cheapest thing was turkey neck. I'm going to buy £6 in a 2 or 3 pound bag. And I eat that, I eat for 2 weeks. You know, 2 different Sunday. But that was one of my... You know?
You know that no load, right? You know that no load. You know, viewers go, yeah. What the girl about low? Like, no, turkey neck. You know how much for turkey neck now?
No, turkey neck went cheap than the time they like $110 and one. Who go buy turkey neck now? Turkey neck can mix past size same, but I'm just buy the meat. Yeah, I'm not buy no turkey neck.
Uptown turkey right now.
South IT said it's difficult to survive after working in the call center. Oh, I read that part. Taya said most expensive bill right now is food. Everyday food price. I'm gonna tell you this, Taya. I don't walk any part of if you find the cheapest supermarket. You see, you could have in a one corner in a one place. You see, once I'm going there, feeding cheap. Upper market right now. Upper market. I'm gonna buy things. I'm downtown. I'm gonna market. I'm gonna start from the top. You know, start from the top from upper total. No, I totally name from up at the gas station, top one. Me start from up there, so hear the prices them go round,
And then come
and
back
then
up.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
That's too much work.
If me,
Yes, that's
you know, it burn me. If me
You're a
say, if
true
me hear,
woman.
if me hear $2 $100 and them go down and say 50, me they turn back. Me, alright now. me get cucumber $50 a pot. And the cucumber got almost 2 bills at $100. Me now buy, you man. Me now $50 a pound. Come buy 3 pounds. Tell you me now play. Me then find the cheapest. I mean I tell you this. Me buy rice, flour in one place, yes so. And then if juice and tin milk cheaper is me, they buy everything right as and then me a plug in bag and me a go buy the tin milk and the other things them at cheaper place. Me na me a save every dime. Now I'm playing me a find the cheapest. The cheapest clean meat shop. My meat shop no charge over $300 for mixed part.
Yeah, me can't beat a bad feet, say, but me know
I don't know where men love stop at one stall. When you go market,
we just bother with the delay thing. That's why
no, you just save one per money if you walk. How much it is?
No money alone, we save energy too.
No man, we save money.
Watch you now, I tell you how we work now. We like go in and see item, buy item and left because you idea item when come for. We then come and find out who the market sell it cheapest. We just come to get the items as long as we have can provide it.
And me used to have one regular man when I go to buy some things and then all of a sudden in there, I just tell him buy. Every time I pass him, he say, alright, I'm God, come and get it cheaper.
In a regular
No. You think because no sir. Me the find with the prices right. Alright now I have one nice lady. I'm gonna get the red onion or the purple onion mixed with the white onion.
So tell the people when they can't find a lady.
No, market, no, you have to go walk on the foot. She not no manners.
Kill
no man, no manners. You have to go there. No, just go in the market and we see him.
You don't see no you know what? The people them know it's for the ladies. No, okay. Make it
I get
them know.
it. Like I can mix them together and get it for $150 a pound. But the lady that have no manners, you just make sure you take up where you want way and make sure you have a money. If you want to fill up, she go take the bag and throw it your onion and tell her some bad old and tell herself to move from your star. I go there. I mean sometimes I no manners no more me tap me come want to ready onion.
My money now go spend this one. Remember
no, you're not facing with me, I'm facing with other people.
Remember where you start off with
customer
service.
No, but it's cheap.
I remember the best customer service.
Ship for less. Big up ship for less.
For less or for more. I will now do that more something. You see, so you don't know.
Anita said, in the US, we used to eat bread and white sugar. We call it sugar sandwich or bread and mayonnaise. Wow.
But the mayonnaise part there now, you know that's too expensive.
No, mayonnaise expensive down in Jamaica. You know, a lot of Americans come here, you know, and say the food here is so expensive because, you know, the dollar store and things.
True.
Like we here, Anita, we'll buy things off Walmart and ship it down. Right now, I'm going to buy some cooking oil and ship it come down because I know things are very expensive. Food is very expensive in Jamaica.
True.
Big up YS Convo, Chris Live. Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining.
One heap of bread and sugar and water and all.
Shanley says, I say you save money. Me, I find it's not my friend. Me. I just tell him, hey, me a good? I have an Eggman a market. And you can't, anyway, egg when you put on, me no want none of that. I tell him, say, look here, one big egg enough for me one. So I say, look, I'm come up neat up and look to make sure I don't sit down a small one.
Switch out, anything look too small, switch out.
I'm afraid I'm going to spend my money. Hey, you see if you no work, you save a lot of money. Man, you can't send man go shop. I want to send
why?
It, I want to put
too quick?
Yo.
And that's all you go do.
You not even look on the price. You just take up Altisio. You know business so much for the thing. They look on the price them.
And then what after we don't look on the price?
You look for the cheaper one. Or
no,
not the cheap one. No,
quality.
then don't look. No, you don't look for the cheap one. You look for the one with above the cheap one. That's the best one. You know, buy cheap this year.
I feel like we're going to need one entire show for your teacher how to shop. As
me say, guys,
need one show.
Start from the alright. So now I got market. Start from the top. Work out. You see one we done with the gas station the name.
You don't tell me yet.
Textico. No shop this so. I see pan that the road and I go there so. Everything that's on there. You want to go down in the market. Where the crowd there, where people there bounce up on you. And that's so you have to buy food.
I think you need to make the people them know so it's a pro tip we are give them, you know, based on minimum wage.
Yeah,
you know.
I tell us, yeah,
so we don't want a fees, it's just regular conversation.
No, I tell say minimum wage you are talking about.
Not get from people.
Right now, anybody can tell me where me can buy Lasco and Nestum cheap, less than 5 bills. Tell me can find me. What Nestum? Must me have kids, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And Pampers. Uggies. We can't get them the cheap.
So work with the minimum wage people, them they are say Uggies.
No man, nah.
No wets. Why next one here?
Moon.
You want the moon now?
Yeah man.
People, if you can do Uggies for no baby, nothing wrong. Only the best is good enough. But guess I know if I know what's the thing there and then now
one name no
cheap up a baby them, yeah man, unless you can't find market.
I don't know about that.
But as long as you not
but you know them have
baby,
the fake Uggies then. You have to be careful where you buy the Uggies.
Me not go get catch, because I not try buying none at all. So me know me would get catch.
But if you don't know me can get Uggies cheap, tell me. Please. Nestum Alaska.
Just stick to on a budget as best as possible, yeah, peeps. I swear. At the time, yeah, just work it in a pocket.
You get a message from there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say I totally agree with the meal host. You can't get too comfortable. Why? The only people that secure them job people in a position. Secure agents are never secured, even though them bring the company, you know. But tell me one of the poorest moments. Tell me what your poorest situation ever been.
I guess you have to go look in the comment section and pull them one.
Ask
them one in the comment section.
Shanley, come on man, what one of the poorest moment?
Alright, see one chewing theme right away, a ton can meal. Yeah. Dale, talk to it, Dale.
I never eat that yet, you know.
Your lowest moment.
We never eat that yet, you know.
Ton can meal.
Yeah,
you miss part of life still, man. You miss part of life.
But I miss them use it, dog.
Big up my father, deliver. Boss do one of the best ton can meal. Me I tell you, well seasoned up with all the salt fish.
But then I serve ton can meal at restaurant and something.
Me no see none serve a restaurant at Bossy. Me no see none. Well, me no try whole heap of restaurant where that is concerned. But me know say if you season up ton can meal a real way, me I tell you all you two of them a lick off and I realize you're nothing. No joking, right?
Ton can
Shan meal says she can't recall. Come Shanley, talk to it.
While you work, you gotta make plans and save and drive yourself to create opportunity for yourself, definitely. And it's the Forex thing, right? If you can try, yeah, man, and do no research, right? I believe it's my way out of this poverty.
Oh yeah, so just have to people get minimum wage.
You can't start out if you want $2. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you go take a lot of patience to grow your account. But like Forex, it's a gamble. It is a gamble, right? So if you're not willing to lose money, you know, say you're not fear. Cause God know me blow accounts.
People me not suggesting none at all, you know. Gambling
Ton can meal, hate ton. Me not like it. I don't know. Me not think me ever tried before. It's just the a corn meal. I'm gonna really eat corn meal pudding.
Solve IT 101 a gear real one. Ton can meal with coconut milk and mixed vegetable.
Oh.
Me I tell you man, it's shop anything with ton can meal, anything with corn meal and
it's soft. You have to eat it warm.
It's nice and warm. But me I tell you say yo, even if you not.
I'm gonna try that.
It bad man, no joke me I tell man, it bad. If you get somebody to prepare it right with the right amount of butter and with the right amount of moistness,
me I tell you say yo. So wait.
Just I want
I don't know.
That's just I try and make it.
So wait, a rough corn meal are you?
Yeah man, nobody would know pretty corn meal man. original rough cornmeal. The same one where we normally go a shop back then and beg them put some item in 1 pound of flour. You know them time there. Yes, man. Yes. The rough cornmeal. Talk to it, people in the comment section. Make you know if you still go a shop, ask you a pound of flour with liquor cornmeal in it because you don't want to white dumpling. Yeah. Uptown I grew up.
You know, say me got country, you know, say, even with the Delano story, a lot of persons who poor still live like that lifestyle because them just use it and them don't want to change it. Because my grandmother, you know, I went to my grandma's house in Ashton, a real country place, right? And mums have stove in the house, you know, my granny do. Set up wood fire to make tea. She have stove and set up wood fire to make. She have lights, current,
What she make it tea,
and she have her lamp.
What she make it tea, you know.
What?
Wood fire cooking and stove cooking.
No, someone.
A different vibe. What's meat? What's all about all meat? Curry.
It's like a wood fire.
Wood fire, food taste different.
Different.
And you see
Hunger rice,
country,
me love
you see
wood fire.
country.
Yeah.
It's where we were in country, I think you go a cash pot place and get cash pot and the little ticket for them have. And them write it down, and them write it down and give you. And them write it down on paper and give it to them. And you know, but so what kind of country place this?
Man, that's how you going. What do you want?
No,
That's
sir.
how you going.
So Shanley and Salva, I'll go and ban in the comment
Me see them,
section.
me see them, man. Something not easy. I tell the people them say
So
I told them
I
not
don't
to
wanna
prepare it.
You're missing out. It tastes bad, no, it doesn't.
Sure, say mixed flour. Yeah, sure. We know say you used to live on the fried fritters them. We know you love that for a morning.
Yo, chicken and chips used to sell for like $50.
Uptown kind of settings you are talking about me. So what kind of chicken and chips? We are talking about chop up. People jump in the comment section and make me know. Who in the comment section remember the good old pepper chop up with fried dumpling.
Pepper chop
Yeah,
up.
when they send you out, go buy you all a T40 while they on your way, they carry home.
In a little plastic bag.
Yes, man. Yes, man. A little. Oh, God, man. Oh, God, man.
We are talking about this, I'm going to remind the people them say
Yeah.
all life was
I
so
just some pro
cheaper.
tips still for if you work minimum wage, you can't you're not to overdo it. Business idea if you would work minimum wage, you don't know an extreme income.
Anybody who can come park out a free zone and do the fried dumpling and do some little chop up. Remember me tell us say I make money. Remember me chop up cause the people them over the pan the zone of friend.
Some big chef in the comment section, man. You know, want to see what go along. A big chef in there, man. What is more fried chicken body? Why for that? You mess?
Try with soft chicken back and some just. Oh, you mix the cotton camel with, or you eat it with the saltfish and so.
We are beg, you know, no can like just write one full thing what them call it on a menu. Why name?
Like a
Recipe. Yeah, you can write the recipes with some of them something and make you know still cause me I tell you. You sound like a couple chef in there, man.
Chicken back? A chicken back is in a chicken body.
No, fried chicken body. Me love.
Sure.
Like he literally fried the chicken body.
I can
Yeah.
make it oil.
Yeah, you can use the back eye chicken itself, chicken back.
And
You
use
normally
the
do that
fat.
too. Or you normally do that Friday.
Yeah, my mother used to get the
from the
skin
chicken back.
and then we eat it.
Make the aisle, put on the aisle if you can use it, do other things and then
You
just
know,
eat
you
the
know,
father.
they sell it and then we eat it fat.
You know, so me now like me go and nigga go see one family actually I do that. Me say them a make say me eat sandwich on me ask him what kind of sandwich and say fat sandwich. So me say what the hell is fat sandwich? Just see bread and he fry this the chicken back skin same way. Get the oil, put it one side and then put the fat between bread and eat. I mean I tell you say yo, me just feel a different vibe to see how the liquor man did that enjoy. He say yo, enough people that take that choke dog and me mean man enjoy fat in
Me didn't go
fat
trade eat
sandwich.
that, but me didn't go eat that.
Yo, me don't know if it tastes good, but a fat sandwich, but yo, big up yourself, you would fat sandwich. Yeah. Yeah.
Shelly, I'm going to say Shella. Thanks for joining. And remember to like, comment, and share. Nesberry and plum and salt. Me eat plum and salt, but I don't like plum when it's like peel. Me like when it does, licky and the skin upon it and everything. I'm eating like that.
All right, so what
The
you
green
know?
one, I don't like the ripe one.
Salvite saying here, say best time to go market between say 5 and 6 o'clock.
No, me not reach the time
Me
there.
say best time me go and market when the people them so ready if you go at the yard.
No,
and then just a
listen.
Lego the thing them pan a
But
price.
listen, yeah, they ain't do that, but I be.
Me know everybody feel up and a be a rap riff raff, but no
nah,
time
buy
good something
Come
they
and tell
said
you how
me.
me stay.
I don't like me now go and
You
watch
see, if
them.
them a sell carrot, like if me go and see carrot for $100 and then somewhere say for 120. If you $100 one them look real bad, me buy 121 because no, me eat with my eyes.
Yeah,
If it
quality,
look-
yeah, quality. Me believe that one that.
If it look
rather
bad,
buy
me
quality when
nah
it come
buy
to
it.
vegetables, especially. Yeah, man, quality is a must.
I don't like to delay. I like everything in one place. I hate going to market. The market is too combustible. There's nowhere to park. I'm going with the car. Park behind with the place name.
You know,
Consumer. Right around the store you need to park. Or just pay the little money park. Or go park, or park in front of consumer business for nobody. Them call out the license plate number till them weak.
Sound like a sick should already here, Pete.
I heard the best time is to visit the market. Me reach like 7 o'clock, 7:30. Like me just 5 o'clock something that go ever work out.
Me reach down the most time like 9, 10 o'clock. Like God
Me used to
knows.
go to night. Me used to go at night to and it cheap bad, but me not do it again. Me not like how them look. I heard that I remember when I was at primary, this vendor used to sell fried chicken fat and sell.
I saw it
No,
when
how
I
much-
Salem school.
If you remember, Shanley, tell me how much it costs. Tell me how much it costs. Chicken fat. Fat sandwich, good man. What?
One lady now, when we used to go Salem school, there one lady named then called Violet when normally sell chicken back and say a chicken see me in a bag with little ketchup on
Akeem.
it.
What do you think say a chicken butty alone? Then we used to make chicken nuggets.
How will
All
you get this
part-time
idea from about
chicken.
chicken?
It's not me
watch
don't
out
want to eat it.
Akeem, I'm not going to dispute this with you because the question enough time. What amount of actual chicken going a chicken nugget? So I'm not going to question it. I know no burst, man. Me know that for a fact. Hey, me not trust no meat or mince up, you know. No meat or mince up until today day. Big up on sell juice beef and still have the best party. But me still not convinced until today day say I really beef. Me I eat another them beef patty there. Because I want to know why beef so expensive but beef patty are the cheapest. No, can't trick me. But continue.
No beat, mal and dirt. Oh,
Hey.
Jay. Sure gone to something different in your eye. You see me, I want a section in my yard. Me offer me dirt alone. Nobody can. No dog can go there.
Acquire your work.
Yeah, me have to cover it up well good. The dog can't touch that. Me have a little strainer, We just go so and see a little bit so that dirt can get soft and nice. So I go and eat my dirt. Best, but I'm not eat mal, that nasty.
But I see your sliver still. Zane, me I read back that one. The chicken body well seasoned and dry fried pan the wood fire like this well detailed, so you know, say yo, that somebody I take film chicken body serious, If somebody name just tell us say yo, they fry chicken body and eat it. And give you detailed teeth, so you know for them. People big up on yourself on a true Jamaican. Yeah, true Jamaican. Me feel so well, we can survive anywhere we go.
Oh gosh, me did want to know, because I think some mother sell that in my local community to the little children, fried chicken fat. So many fries.
Shanley, they ask if people still eat dirt. No dirt, she eat, What you call it? You have a name for your soil?
A dirty name.
A dirt you call it?
Clean dirt.
So you wash for you wash off for your dirt before you eat
No,
it?
I know rain can't touch it.
Just so I know
I
still.
forget if wet, he go get hard up on him something. So I have to make
Yeah, man.
section of well cover up. No farmer animal can go there. So nothing.
The person you see one name Sher. Me I tell her you normally pile up all and small stone them together like one good 1 pound of it and just sit down and just eat.
No, me can't eat that.
Just
Me
sit down
eat
and
powder.
eat.
Me
You
never
don't want to
taste
see all
no-
the mouth full of white.
Yo, oh God, and it's so sad that our kids now go experience. Can you them left there did
What you mean then? A we if you teach them, go and go carry them and
Well,
come.
we not dirt at
Just
all.
sit down
of
and eat
course.
them. Teach them. Or you teach them to cook. Sit down and eat dirt and stone make them say. Belch and rub your belly through them say, yo, tastes good.
I wanted this tushy spin ever. I carry my daughter go a country. And mom's no news to them type of road there. You know, I see how my daughter they walk. They take time like your foot can't touch girl.
Yes, yeah, run, you normally run pan them.
No, me no run.
But on a serious note, we have to teach them and make them know, say, yo, you see them stone when I take fling off a dog, and good food you play with. Or some of the food that you play with.
Yeah, me used to eat chalk too.
Teacher could have put on no chalk in peace and turn him back, man. Any color chalk me catch, man, them get shell down, man.
Surely nobody couldn't go on my dirt spot. No cat, no dog, no me say me well cover it up. Nothing couldn't go there. Me used to eat powder and chalk too.
Yeah.
That's why we're so smart, you know.
Many
Like,
fool on the powder thing still.
our kids will not know these things.
Teach them,
All Chinese skip on.
you still say they not. Teach them, man. Teach them, man. I saw them go on, you know. I saw them go on. I remember the first time my son get a project for build one box truck, and when he come home and if he starting like he just blank, he don't know the first thing what he do if he start build one box truck. Me just find it weird because at least men say, yo, just try something or just think of one truck and try. In like in just blank, you don't know what he do.
We have a caller. Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys? How
Hey,
you doing?
how are you?
I'm amazing. I've been, watching you guys and just being a part of the conversation. I like the topic tonight because there's a lot going on, especially with our young people, and they're just not exposed to quite, a lot of things in this world that they can actually make themselves, and create opportunities for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So just wanted to call in and give my opinion when it comes to cost of living and stuff.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So what's your opinion on it right now?
Well, like I said, I think I'm further on. I think you guys are further on the conversation, what I'm watching right here, and what you guys are discussing right now, really relating to the turn corn meal, right? That's amazing. It's one of the best foods. The female host was saying that, there's quite a few tips that you can use relating to shopping, finding the cheapest areas. And it's not a matter of being cheap. Sometimes you want to try to find stuff that are nutritious for you.
Yeah.
It's not always going to be cheap, but you just have to prioritize and balance yourself, especially if you have, kids in your household who doesn't eat everything, and you have to try to make them do it. And you can't. Because they still have a voice, so there's so much to think about. But what I really wanted to say before I get off the call is something that the female, I'm so sorry to call you female host, I forget your name.
Alyssa.
But Allison? Alyssa, okay.
Yeah.
What I really wanted to say, I think I heard you mention something about Forex, and there are other opportunities that people can actually get into. Sometimes it may be a little bit expensive to start. Mm-hmm. You're not going to always find it right away when somebody brings an opportunity to you.
Yeah.
But if you have the mindset, one moment, Alexia is talking. Alexia, stop. Right. So, the thing is, right, once you get an opportunity, if you have the mindset, and you are seeing further than just what is in front of you, you can save, right? So you know what you want, right? You know how much it's going to cost you to invest and to see your return, on your investment, right? So you want to take your time. If it takes you a week, if it takes you a month, if it takes you at least 2 months, you know how much you need to get started in something, right? Because you see further, right, than what is in front of you, right? So what I would implore young people to do is to invest, but invest in what? And before you invest, you need to also do your research.
Definitely.
Right? Because if you don't do your research, then you're going to, because, one thing is learners are the doers. Mm-hmm. Learners are the doers. Do you agree?
Yes, definitely.
Right, because when you learn, you have more knowledge, and that is how you can explore.
Yeah. And then if you're going into business and you want to be successful and you want to get rich, or want to just go in and just get, I don't think you're gonna
Exactly.
fail at that because it takes time, takes patience, especially if you're doing forex.
Exactly. It's not about get rich, right? It's not about get rich scheme and right away. Things are sometimes long term, and that is how you're able to see the benefits.
Definitely.
And like you were saying, life is a gamble, right? And you just have to see beyond. If you don't see beyond, you're gonna be stuck.
Definitely,
right?
Yeah.
Faith without works is dead. So you can't have faith and say, you know what? Yes, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna get this. But if you just sit down and just keep saying words and not putting in the work, it's not gonna happen. Don't let nobody fool you. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand?
And then
so that is just what I wanted to say. Young people just need to do their research and keep the right company, because if you and your friend doesn't have the right mindset, at some point you're either going to pull your friend along with the right mindset, or they're going to bring you down with the wrong mindset.
That is definitely true.
So this is what I always say, Carla. I believe that being poor is circumstances, but staying poor is a mindset. Because if you're gonna just tell yourself that, you know what, to buy that car, it's gonna cost me 500,000, and based on my job, there's no way I'm gonna ever own a car that costs 500,000. By you just thinking that way, you already defeated yourself. You're
defeating. Exactly, I totally agree. You are defeating yourself in the purpose. You got to know what you're about. And when you know what you're about, you put the work in to get where you want to go. Being rich, people who are rich, you have just probably 2%, or let me not say 2%, maybe that is a little too low, but at least 5% of the world, of people in the world are rich people in the world, right? They may be rich just because they may be, born with a gold spoon in their mouth or something like that. Yeah. But the majority of rich folks start from somewhere and have a story that is coming up hard. Not just getting it in their mouth, but just have that mindset of being practical and analyzing things and put the work in.
Yes.
I am more respectful of the person who put the work in and have it and can say, listen, I have reached. But the difference between the rich and the poor is that the rich have never reached. The poor mindset, they when they got a little bit of money in their hand and they feel like they're living a little better than maybe the friends before them, then they feel like they're rich, and that is a poor mindset.
Yeah.
The rich mindset never reaches. They just continue to grow. But anyway, I think I'm talking too much.
No, you're not. Well, thanks. No, you're not.
So I'm gonna go and continue to watch the show. So you guys take care.
Thank you.
I hope what I've been saying is makes sense. And congrats to you guys. Big up YS Convo and everybody
darling.
behind the whole program. You guys have a great night. I'll continue to watch.
You
Appreciate
too. Thank
it. All the best.
you. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
So we have a lot of persons on the live. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Remember to comment and remember show to know. So make sure to comment, All right. I'm Mystica. Hold on the phone. Can't remember me. Tell me. Right? Yeah. All right. So remember to like as you enter and share. So we're gonna go to the comment after when they cuss about the Tony Carmel.
We up this with him, remember? That crab incident. Sure. Saying see one crab watching yard and you know sure where crab come from or where it go, but it did look cookable, so you know
Oh my
that.
God. Sure said the first thing me do when I was Junju grew up on bread. Grow up on my bread and cheese, me cut it off and eat the rest. That poor, come still do it. Not bread, but cheese, you mean? That's your cheese.
But you know, so when you reach a stage, they are good and not good, right?
No, you cut off the part with that.
But this is how I always confused me, come to think of it. They say a spoiled milk make cheese, so how cheese spoil?
Your milk get butter. Just cut off the part. I bought some cheese, shredded cheese in Progressive and the other expensive one.
Your place, some of you buy cheese.
No, I just did buy. You could afford on them. So I did buy to make a wrap. Come I did, did want something. I did go up on one little weird thing. Somebody said I'm gonna make wrap. And then I take up a cheese because I haven't used it. So I look, just dash take out the part then where put it back down. Go dash, you know what, that expensive. But yeah, that's my poor moment. The powder did in my granny thing, man. 1 bottle of Landers baby powder in a 1 week. Oh God. 1 week? I couldn't. That's too much.
You know, enough how we grow with this thing we're in. We just not like have some picnic things. Or
That's not picnic thing.
No, me no mean in regards to that, you know. Like, me know enough how we might feel like a guilty pinch there. You know, say, we just can't mix the baby cereal in peace. And when we feel just taste if it warm enough, we feel so we have to take a little drink out of it because we remember good old days when we usually drink it. Yeah, and then we tend to throw a little, you know, we unmig like we normally teeth out Alaska. I mean, take little Alaska, you know, we unmigger. Yeah, so we tend to do it with the baby cereal.
I don't. I've never tasted. I think somebody forced me to taste it once. I do.
Your baby cereal, you're not tasting?
My mother do that. Damien, thanks for joining. Adrian, thanks for joining. Daniel, thanks for joining. Thank you guys for joining. You know, this person that me used to, you know, in my community, back a country, him same father always him have, you know, buy bread, no bread when dear, bread dear, still dear, bread dear, then bread dear now. So him father used to cuss him like him don't know all him father knows him cut the bread because him look all the bread position and set it back same way, but every time him cut the bread, him father knows that the bread cut. So when him actually look pan the bread now and see say make a line, he use a knife and just draw one little line pan the bread. So him know if he cut, he knows that the line is not there.
The line moves.
It's a line. So pre now as he say, alright.
Then cut it and left back
I left back a line.
Smart boy.
But I think me used to thief out no food or nothing. I was a good child.
Never they try thief no out of a pot yet and the pot cover go drop. While I try to take no out of the pot.
You used to get enough cussing on them so if you share my food and I take out the best meat.
The pot cover them awful when the pot cover them drop. Me say, yo, I'm way down your road. I can't
sorry about that, guys.
Cover.
They can see us now. Hi, Colleen. Thanks for joining. Me always get cussing because you know say my father, my mother, and everybody and your kid, you know say man and host go get a big piece of chicken and everything. I said I'm gonna share my food and I take out the best piece of chicken. Yeah, but you can't take out the best piece. I'm say things I'm gonna go in a pot and take out the worst piece of meat myself. Go take out the best piece of chicken, man.
So you never go in a pot yet?
No, I'm not like that.
Oh.
Like, me have to eat my food like dinner. Me can't just eat piece. Like, if me a cook, me don't want people taste and cook and them something they eat while them a cook.
What?
Me have to done cook. Me have to done cook. And then me show me come love my food. I'm go show my rice and meat and the vegetable. As some like to see my food, I'm take a picture and sit down and eat. No, me can't just
people, watch out now. Remember one time me I cook 1 pound of flour. And who know about cooking 1 pound of flour based on average size dumpling 1 pound of flour. If then the top shorten it now, you don't get an average of 9 dumpling size dumpling out of 1 pound of flour. See? Now, by the time they say dumpling take an average of 7 to 10 minutes to cook depending on how the fire. Some even turn it off in 5 minutes. They say once the water start bubble over if dumpling it cook.
And that's what I say. I know I always overcook dumpling because I don't know when it cook them say when it float.
Me always get fear. Me get fear out that time. So me a cookie dumpling and hungry I chop me. Me say I hear me more try 2 eye dumpling while it go on bubble, you know. Dash down butter pan and, you know, shell down that in a less than a minute time. I say, no, me try 2 more.
You just don't eat before.
By the time I turn on my stove, I 2 dumpling left at the pot.
I have an older brother. Well, I only have 1 brother. I'm a big brother, right? Him and him friend them group up and say them a go cook a pot. You know your friend them did play a game and sit and go cook a pot out the door, dumpling and butter, that are the thing. And you a little dutchy pot. And them by I'm sitting on the floor so the man who they make your floor get tired now, can't bother for the roll up, you just go so.
Drop
I
everything.
ugliest dumpling them missing. Yo, I just see the first time my father they teach me how to, no, mommy, daddy, no remember daddy did that teach me how to cook dumpling. So I always see them and go so, you know.
Mm.
So me tip on my toe. I put every energy in that.
What kind of mascot this be?
Stop it.
Oh yeah, because you apply so much pressure, dumpling tight.
It tight, it could have cut you with knife.
Okay, man.
Yo, before I said me an idiot, if you ever see me cut up, yo, me say me tip on my toe, and me there kitchen counter and some me there, everything in me there put in.
But you know what's up on a serious note still, Zane, me think so we kind of dilute the culture too much in terms of that, as me see somebody
Everybody buy
mention
shrimp
about,
on it.
yeah, me
right
see somebody mention about running a boat, and me I say, yo, remember the good old days when especially cousins meet up and so you say, yo, you go run boat, like everybody just to fit them part. You in charge of that, and me sit down the other day and listen to some juvenile, some teenagers that discuss running a boat, and me one of them say, oh, I be with the Panahins last night and a boat we are run. Oh, me say, my beer nuggets me shell down. I mean,
Yo, and them one.
brag much nuggets and fries in eating at the boat. I mean, I say, oh, what kind of a boat this? It's a yacht. This is a boat, a yacht. What kind of boat you not talk about nuggets?
And they want money short of the real boat. Really go, yo.
Yo,
Remember, you have a little party, you cook a little chicken food soup. And money short of them people. I know if me I'm a friend, I'm going to do a link up. You know what? I'll be a finger food, wings. They want fried wings.
This more, Alisa, you eat coconut trash with sugar? You ever try that?
Definitely, of course. Of course, but now, like back in the days.
How it tastes different now?
No, I'm a blend that shit.
No, but when you blend, you can still use the trash with the sugar,
don't taste the
taste the same.
No.
I try one time and I have to pit up at the trash. Back then, I didn't have to pit up no trash. Back then time, there would be sugar. Alright, sugar water, don't know. But something none is same. Culture really shivered down for true to it. I swear, it really gone down on a level. I think we two foreigners are now and we tend to just want all these quick things where we are say dumpling, they sell in a supermarket and yam now already pre-cooked in a bag. Banana peel and yam. Like, yo, I swear, me think at times, you know, based on your work and all of that, at times we come inconvenient still, you know. You understand? But oh God, man, like we get lazy, man.
Adrian saying, but I really don't printing if you must up in my use the
What you know, pro tip in regards to that, Adrian. Drop piece of butter in a pot. When you cook your dumpling, you want the best result. Yeah, man, drop piece of butter. Around a year ago, somebody tell me to drop piece of butter in a cornmeal porridge. I mean, I say, yo, butter in a cornmeal porridge. With some strange reason, I did have to try. It bad. So, still, drop piece of butter in a pot with the dumpling, man. Anytime you cook your dumpling, just drop a nice little piece of butter in it, make you cook with it. Said way. The dumpling go absorb the butter. I tell us, a different kind of meat. It was if I look about that with some mackerel, tin mackerel or well pepper.
Sure, build different. Sure, I'm going to tell me which part of the country you come from. Sure, say. But I always eat the last part Sundays just to get the pot butter. You better me take out your rice out the pot and fry.
Nothing bad like when liquor bit left over for in the morning. The rice have a different vibe.
I'll fry
Nobody,
fry
yes,
over,
man.
yeah.
The rice just have a different vibe. The Sunday rice not taste as nice as the Monday one. Me don't know what make. But yo, I swear we need to go back to somewhere.
We remember pepper pot soup. They've helped with cost of living. Pepper pot, what is that?
Pepper pot are the one with plum.
Or mango, green
mango.
I've never
salt
eaten that.
And black pepper.
I never eat that yet.
Me try it before. You know, but it never tastes how me expect it tastes, but it could have filled one gap.
And it's the first time, and it's not like poor, but what them call the thing, pig's tail.
You can't bring pig steel.
peas. No, me say I don't know.
Of course, I want the people them cuss about pig steel, man. What you
Is
talking about?
that because my feet to the tail when kind of gummy when I bite it, peel bone, so I spit it out. I'm not eat
It's
that.
a uptown kind of something that, man. Remember in a cost of living kind of a food we are made, you know. Just 2 pound of pig steel, could have afford it.
Or I buy corned beef. Or I got buy corned beef. I eat corned
Corn
beef.
what?
Corned
The
beef.
$580. Hey, me say that day I run more. Yo, me literally have to look for a couple other brand just to come here and say, you know, say a thief, a brand, a thief, and wicked. Yeah. So me look for the
Caribbean
other
choice
brand.
me
Them,
buy. Corned beef is
hey, me don't
expensive.
know how we gonna make you still about. Oh God, man. When them done with it, that is a country.
Some IT don't bash me. No, I don't. I've never eaten pepper pot before. Let me just remember say a green mango. Something about that no really. Green mango. I thought it would be nice, so I just never try. I'm
You
never
can
really
put
try
garlic
it.
to make it soft. The food
I'm
soft.
going to food soft.
Who in the comment section ever try use a rusty nail for soften the meat?
Rusting what?
Yeah, they say you can use rusty nail to make your peas cook softer
Why you just use a pressure
or beef.
I swat the piece from overnight.
No man, that's what they says. Me never really try still, me don't know how well it work, but me say you can just drop piece of rusty nail. Me normally see my mother use ice. She normally drop ice in a meat pot. And he said that help for soften it. Yeah, me don't really know who come up with the idea there, but yeah, I guess they say it works still. But yeah, if nobody in the comment section ever use a rusty nail left, you make meat soft, let me know.
If you sell somewhere, please tell me so I can try it. I would really love to try that pepper pot. Yeah, just drop it in the pot. would I never put rusty nail in a me?
You just say if you butter get a slide through effect. Hey, we can't deal with that comment section. Oh God, man.
Hey, John, no, please don't kill me in real life. Come don't laugh. Me laugh though, nice.
You know.
Season rice not rich people thing. Or people I've seen persons try rice with egg.
Yeah man, egg fried rice.
No, them just eat rice and eat egg, not put it together. I've never
cook rice.
And then
no, me asked her, she said no.
it's not fried to put it like fried rice. So just eat rice different and
So you like to eat the egg like a meat?
Yeah. That's
Separate, you know, mix
I've
up.
never done it, you just eat it like
I have to mix up with my rice. No, I have to mix up with my rice, man. I have to mix up it. No, slice up a little dice of onion or scallion in it and something, maybe sprinkle a little bit of ketchup or soya sauce in there. Drop in the egg and fry for maybe 90 seconds and spill over a little rice night and start stir for 5 minutes. What do you?
That's a rich people food and
Where?
season rice. Can we put a soy sauce in it and everything?
What do you, man? Who know about when no brownie not there about and then just throw on 1 spoon of sugar in your oil and fry it?
I would never try that. Sugar in a meat?
Or pig steel, I try though.
No, I spit it out.
Yo, watch you know. Me I tell you nothing like that. The brown what them a sell in the supermarket now authentic like that. Me I tell you different vibe.
Sure, try everything. Sure, say Aki punch. Me not drink that. Aki is my favorite.
A bathroom settings that man. Aki punch a bathroom set. That all punch a trait in the bathroom.
I ate Johnny Matthews if you drink it after him. Oh,
yeah. Aki punch a straight to the bathroom. That not gonna work. Definitely not gonna work.
So I think depending on your seasoning the rice.
We also have no pro tip. We are looking for some pro tip, literally, for cost of living right now.
I don't know if you keep a festival, if you're back in the days, then we can get all of them something here. Pepper pot, fat sandwich.
Fat sandwich.
Fried chicken butty.
Yo, but on a serious level still,
Oh, Sherry said when you burn the sugar, it's no longer sweet. Okay.
yeah, so you're not gonna make your food sweet once you burn it. But if you just try it, say for example, your difference. If you burn it first, then you drop your chicken in and stir fry a little bit, you won't taste it sweet. But if you actually just throw sugar inside the meat with the water, you get it sweet and taste in time. Best browning. Yeah man, straight man.
Me no see nobody drop the cheap supermarket. Remember say Costa
You
Living.
wanna tell the people them all nourish but they can't find the cheap supermarket.
But say in a market, you have one.
That too vague, the amount of supermarket down a market.
I don't know the name of one red
So tell me,
supermarket.
just-
Alright,
Alright, up on your left hand side going down, your right hand side going down, the second.
When you reach at Texaco, it's on your left side going down. So before you make that first left turn.
Or it's past some bus normally a load. Where you go up on
No,
the
in a
first step.
no. Yeah. I think so. I don't know. Tristan, tell them. And then you have what the place name, Master Mac, but I think they need there bad. I used to shop there, but they make get very expensive.
Never shop a Master
Oh,
Mac.
then thanks for joining here, Trevino. I like the woman here. Trevino, hello, good night. What has been your poorest situation? Because we hear about dumpling and salt, dumpling, or you say dumpling and what, onion?
No, yeah man, you have to just fry up your onion and your tomato man. That are just your meat, you see me? Yeah, fry up your onion with your
But the
tomato.
color come like a mackerel.
You just that, you know, no mackerel. So hold on, you never look about soup without meat, like just a scallion you use, and you don't have no, you look about soup, no meat, no in it, you don't have no cock soup or nothing like that.
See me I talk to.
Oh crap. Alright, but me know that, I'm sorry, my apologies. People, me know that the comment section.
No, but me cook like cock soup.
No, miss, me talk to you now. Me talk to you nice, but get us something now, Zine. You know, no meat, you know, no cock soup. All you want is one nice $50 worth of scallion and thyme. And you add your liquor salt, and you add liquor
Like
black
a
pepper.
fish tea
You see your thyme and your scallion when then two they cook together in your pot. You nah missy cock soup, and I tell you, so when you're done before you're gonna realize you don't meat in your pot either. No
So
meat, you
you
know.
just dumpling now.
Yes, man, dumpling anything else you have, man. If you have yam or two little green banana on your teeth for your neighbor tree, I mean, if you have some banana, eh? Oh God, man.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
Yo.
Adrian said, big up kitchen guru them in the chat. Share. Hey, share brave bad. Because you see how they catch a crab. Right? And if you see one goat coming in here, then sure you're going to do with it.
What? Freezer full up, man. Hey, me and listen, I want to go overseas and I call them big old deer there and see me see across the road regular. My freezer is full of them. What?
You still get things in supermarket to buy. I don't do cheap supermarket. Best I can get everything I use there. Yes, I don't do no meat soup. It's great.
I think I done you want saying that.
I have
done the no meat soup. It's great. I think I done the one put.
I
So
don't
your
go
phone,
to
then
the
you can
cheap.
put on the
I
cheap.
don't go to the cheap supermarket because I can't get everything. That's why I serve me walk. I'm say me have place where we used to buy flour, sugar and them something there, toiletries and them something there. Me have different supermarket me buy tin food and them something because you know you have to
Shop
compare.
around.
Yeah.
And buy little of this one and left your bag.
Left my
and
bag
put on this, so go buy
and then
one.
get one somebody if you carry a bag them. No lie. I mean my housemate used to go. So I told her we just struggle with bag to go look taxi because we don't pay nobody if you carry them. You know you have to save. You know, cost of living me high. Them the time they just imagine now. I said I'm gonna buy tomato for $200 a pound. I shall wait until it goes down and I buy one ketchup.
Oh God. People in the comment section below there because here.
All flour for thickness done. Certain soup now work, but you know that's why me just go sip and that don't
man.
taste good.
It depends
When you
if
mix the
put
flour
too
if
much.
you make it thick.
No,
taste
if you
good.
put too much in, if you put too much in there, we spoil it.
Or
You
when
just-
you do it if you make gravy thick.
It depends on the amount you put in them. Say, for example, if you make gravy, you don't need more than half teaspoon of flour. Else you go just pluck when you see the bubble. You don't need that. For the soup, you know, if you do soup, 1 teaspoon, 1 full teaspoon of flour
Adrian?
throw in your soup. But
Me never drink sip yet.
serious?
Never. Me don't know something about
Peas,
the ingredients
your
in
peas, all of
it,
them
really
vegetables,
turn,
something
yeah.
they callaloo, all of
You
them something.
see,
in there.
then,
Oh, you know, face that work, you know.
that's-
You're nice, man. You're nice, man.
I usually like the combo packages. You know, say me can't do combo because certain things them
You
just.
know, go on.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, but big up on yourself. If a combo package you know can manage, we can save. Yeah, you have couple supermarket now in town or do it. At times, which was, at least I say, you might find things, you know, what some people don't really want, but you work out to you check enough time. If I even want $200 you save, better than not, you can take it for your fear, isn't it?
I don't buy meat upper clock. I buy meat downtown kind of cheap.
Think a consumer meat plus and go just.
I must be mad.
Mm.
And the people them in my super in my shop them slow, but God know it cheap. So who have to sit down and wait. Flour no use for use thicken soup. Phelps said flour no use for thicken soup. I first me hear so them put in a soup, but no, them put it in a gravy. And probably porridge.
Using a soup,
But I've
man.
never. But me
watch it.
taste it like me buy soup from a soup man and me taste it like it tastes awful.
Some of them can tell us that some of them overdo it because guess what most of the soup man them do. Most of the soup sell out to a certain extent, then dose about with a portion of water, throw in one portion of salt, and then just use that to get back your base. But that spoil it. You don't need that none at all. That definitely will spoil
taste.
it. No man, that tastes disgusting for true, man. But if you are on your own personal pot, me I tell you, depending, suppose your partner so bossy where you have all your Irish them and your carrot them and all of this, and you don't want to look like, you don't want to feel like a ramen noodle you look about it. Half our time hungry, I kill you. You see me? You don't know you can strengthen it, I just like a support you give.
Oh, yeah, come in the make cook ramen, me put on like a carrot and look like Irish.
What? Show all your cock soup in there,
show like a cock
like
soup.
roll, drop in
No,
there.
me not put no
extend it.
dumpling.
You know, you want
That's
to cut
too
up all
much
your
work.
franks, drop in there.
That's too much
You
work.
never cut up franks, drop in there.
No, me not eat franks like that.
Oh, you know, you could try still.
Yeah, I know people eat franks and macaroni.
Yeah, man, you know about
Use
still.
cocoa for thicken soup, boil it out and then crush it. Put it back in. What? What
A
is
cocoa.
cocoa?
A cocoa. Make you know if a cocoa. Just say yes if a cocoa you actually at.
What is cocoa? Cocoa.
One like dasheen yam, one ground food.
Oh, the green something.
A green, I don't remember if a green or white or a one purple lookish.
Oh, like it. Oh, yeah.
But a smaller one.
But
them just say-
that sheen. Oh. But and you said like if you
You have cocoa dasheen and you have bado. Me even remember what that look like.
it is
You know they say
bad.
that. Me know you got actually bado. Yo, you know, so we need to start go market gas back for them trang food there. With all the good salt mackerel. People tell me if you know if I run the boat there.
You know,
Just straight dumpling, yam. Like you have the Irish in there and when you're done, you circle that down with some nice salt mackerel and ackee. Oh, me need to ask. You eat chicken back?
no.
Oh, that's a good question. God no, you don't. Hey, God.
Alright, me come tell you, me eat chicken back. But me tell you, every time I eat it, sit my stomach.
Oh,
So and it's not like I prepare it myself. I buy from different people. I buy from like people who cook, you know, who fry chicken back and sell it. People who cook, chop up, and it's the same result. Like after me eat it, just like mackerel. Like if me eat mackerel, I have to eat salt after. I'm just eat the sauce because it go.
I don't love the mackerel meat itself either. Me personally think they need to change Jamaican national dish from ackee and sauce.
No,
to
but
ackee and chicken back. No, I tell you, you need to change ackee and chicken back.
Yeah, cause saltfish.
True, you don't love chicken back. That's why you're not. Yo, chicken back. Yo.
No, ackee and salt, canned pork or something like that. That bad.
If they bring some deer out. Hey.
We got to comments, guys. Thanks for joining. I remember to like as you enter, click the like button so we can have more persons coming and sharing them food so we can go cooking. The The first time my bro cook rice, him put too much water in there. I saw him just had last cup. What cry? See this? Sherry said the first time my bro cook rice, him put too much water in there, so him just at last. I tell us me I gotta tell my friend them this. Turn it to a porridge.
Me know what they did literally like then did it around an hour they cook your rice and it the rice literally now dry out and you just say, oh yeah, hear me? Just only turn to the milk and come
Sure,
back.
me need you for the show, sure. No.
It's what they take.
Tell my teeth to make sense. I don't like rice porridge.
What?
I'm not like Amani.
You want more plant porridge?
Yeah, that
Plant
nice.
porridge?
But the whole choo me I drink and the choo nasa. At least what you know about two for one pot.
Yeah, talk about rice
And
dumpling
chicken.
in there together.
What?
Yeah, man,
What?
rice and dumpling cook down together, man.
Me tell you know. When you cook turkey neck, you put dumpling in it.
Oh, no. They're just regular spinners. We all do that with the chicken
No.
back, see, and we are mostly curry.
Wait, you cook
Mostly
it right.
liquid
We
curry.
cook the dumpling first and then you put the rice in if you cook down with the
No, man,
dumpling.
everything.
But the dumpling now go cook, the rice now go cook before the
Just
dumpling.
like how you there now, man. No, man, remember say you want to know big nothing and making us say we eat.
So you put the dumpling for.
Alright, what you know? You see, first person me see actually do it. Like me have one half pound of this and one half pound of that. So you just put them
So
together.
you just cook
in
two different
water,
pots.
in boiling water first, season it with water, everything, and then in dropping in flour. When the flour run out for maybe 1-2 minutes, then you apply rice in there. Yeah, man, I tell you, man, bad man, no joking, bad, salt with everything in there.
Adrian said fix up the lingo.
The
Certain
lingo
word.
Me know what I talk about it. Cocoa.
What wait, Yam can do it as well. The sound that way there, Trina. No one share have enough story, man. Make stew peas today and one left back the next day. You just add water and cock soup. Jesus peas. No man, show you a big chef man. Hey, I you say not no left, no leftovers no waste. You go turn it in the next meal. Daniel said no, Sasha, what you say? But agent said I'm chicken back again, but it makes stew peas bad. It like it would have wanted by police. I've never had.
Stew peas?
Yeah.
What?
I don't love peas like that.
Yo, stew peas. No, stew peas with chicken back, stew peas with turkey neck. Yo, stew peas.
And still busy with little every meat.
All chicken neck, chicken foot mixed together in it. Where you there?
Me not like peas that much.
Yo, Jano, what's if you have all the nice coconut
me
milk in
just,
it?
me just add the peas to the rice and cook it and just eat the meat by itself.
You miss out on too much in your country. I see it.
Alright, Solve IT, thanks so much for joining. Your input was
Respect for
amazing.
join, see you, man.
I will remember to join us again next week. Thanks for joining. But share the rice business. Toina porridge. Hey, you know smart bad. Remember me tell you right now. If we have a competition to say, alright, share $200 to make a 3-course meal. Remember me tell you say share.
Too much at the game, man. Too much at the game, man.
Sure, get
Too much at the game, man.
3-course.
It's good.
Come in.
Dollar good, man.
Maybe I'll see what crab and say bombanos.
Crab. Nah, put nothing
You want to make a
past him
pasta
now.
with the crab.
Not true. It's true. Good to see crab all at Ted Cross. It's true and look on the crab and say, alright. So me go
pasta.
jerk the part there. Me go use a part there and make run down. The claw they look like it's good for the pasta. Yeah, man. Yeah, one crab share need. Just one. Yeah, just one. But yo, on a serious note still, I like your vibe.
We can cost of living too. Yo, food ideas, yo. That's amazing. That's amazing. But yeah, enough things I haven't tried. Enough things. I'm gonna really like try new food still.
The cheapest.
3/4 meal.
Cheapest meal that can buy.
Yeah, we have Mystic One telling us that we're gonna have a competition, and let us know on our Instagram page if you love to join. Is this what's gonna choose the winner for the guest house thing?
Our phone.
Not a phone card. People they code their phone.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna create a post about a competition is coming. Is coming, guys. So create whatever you have in the house, the cheapest things that I can put together and make a
3-course meal.
3, make a 2 course.
3.
But them go get that dessert.
We want to give them competition 3 because I tell them I know some of them go surprise me. 3-course meal, the cheapest thing you can find, make a 3-course meal. All if I want crab. Yeah.
I'm not sure say my pass a pan and see a fish.
Lad girl, man. One fish that make even worse.
But we'll definitely create a post and we'll have a competition and see. Me not join. Your own me talk. We don't know right now. You see, it's probably sim chop too.
You go Mega Mart, go shop to fear things with 3-course.
I mean, have some we call it them the sweet corn. Them, you know, yeah, cook up it with some milk and butter. You know what me pay for sweet corn? Never again. But guys, oh God, thank you so much for joining in, and thank you for liking and sharing more. And no phone to come on the live and not tell me the poorest moment yet. Dumping us. Of course.
Yeah, me like your vibe, so I think we might need to do a follow-up part 2. When the part 2 do, we can reveal the winner same time.
Yeah, and the runner-ups.
But then gotta send it, submit it on the Instagram page.
Yeah, send it to the YS Convo Instagram page. Let me know if you want to join. Yeah, YS_Convo. Follow us on Instagram and remember to subscribe to the channel because we'll be posting here as well. Yeah, now. And you know me back you missing a few couple show then.
We don't see a good money in a good place, man. So we not.
You know, my birthday time did, you know, February done and nice and everything. So my fingernail them all gone. It couldn't even last. Like
you have to tell the people them the truth how I go on. A ship for less bring her package, come gear her, and she get well excited from she get the package and she just missing in action. You know, I had to get cute, you know. This wasn't the cute, but you know, it was something else. Fry egg with water because nobody's share. No, I don't believe that. What? No. Butter, you're fried with butter. What? My father tell me say, me think me say my father do it one time before. Me personally, me not recall if me ever do it, but me think me say my father do it before. He say you just need enough water just to avoid the egg from stick. Yeah, that's it. He say once you have liquid water, eat come and fall egg. But we come and fall egg. We need come and fall egg. Awesome, I like it. Rich man, rich. I like it, yes. Yo, every time I bossy look like summer farm. Yeah. I never bust a come and fall egg. Yo, I'm afraid for bossy. Oh God, they give me. Every time I bust a come and fall egg, it some red. So you red. You want trouble pit your shell on your adult. We need come and fall. Just fall. Oh, sure say yes, but you have to use no. Go try that. I'm go try that. Pan a non-stick, you know, frying pan. Go try. But yeah, me never hear about that yet. We always make me fry egg with butter already. Yeah, agree. Yeah. I'm on uptown settings. Yeah, well, big up everybody in the comment section. We kind of like your energy tonight and thing. And thanks once again for joining the YS Convo. Big up all Young School Entertainment. El Castellito Resort, you don't
And
know.
Ship Palace.
Ship Palace. One more. I remember, you know, like share, who never get to watch it still can tune in afterwards and enjoy vibes same way. Share
Yes.
to all I wanna know, say what they like.
Because
the
it was,
vibes
this
same way,
is the, me I
say
tell you, me laugh till me cry, best. Best. Share, big up yourself. I forgot to talk to Mystic One about your phone card. I forgot to talk to Mystic One, but all the other persons that commented, Adrian, Daniel, Shanley, everybody, Anita, everybody, thank you
Big up who
so
come,
much
say word.
for joining. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week.
Until then,
Bye bye.
ciao.
I will go have a few songs from Mystic One. Mystic, play my favorite.
Out of many one paper, no, out of many one ever. Nah, make them lead my energy astray. See how them deal with the youth, them away. Babylon say we execute them a day, and inna the ghetto we no tree celebrate. Oh, we fi be one, but we move separate. Another see another one a rise and a hate. Don't want see your black brother elevate. Stay focused, youth, cause we few step away from greatness. This life is so amazing. Don't be a jack, don't bother be a gym. Remember the time when you see and boat burn down your whole Beijing, and you witness the world of him. Him is a man from country, so no matter where you come from, uptown, downtown, round town, don't judge me. Cause you're no more than me. No, you're no more than she. Me not care what you want, pray, or what you want be, just to make you know that's the. Say you're no more than me. And I know no more than she. Everybody got one life, the one that shot in your head side. Cause I make them lead my energy astray. See how them deal with the youth, them away. Babylon say fi execute them a day, and inna the ghetto we no tree celebrate. Oh, we fi be one, but we move separate. Another see another one a rise and a hate. Don't want see your black brother elevate. Stay focused, youth, cause we few step away from greatness. This life is so amazing. Don't be a jack, don't bother be a king. Remember the time when you see and bolt burn down your whole Beijing, and you witness the world of him. Hey, him is a man from country, so no matter where you come from, uptown, downtown, round town, don't judge me. Cause you're no more than me. No, you're no more than she. Me don't care what you want, pray, or what you want be, just to make you know that's this. Say you're no more than me, and I wanna know more than she. Everybody got one life, you want to shot in your head side.
I'm just a ghetto youth when you're trying to make life easy. My way, the day upon the hunt for the food, yet still Babylon a come my way. Lock me up, say me want it. This morning me get beat. Still out on the street, I do it while out here. Yeah, can't hold me down, dog. Me out here without fear. Still I do the right and I help out youth around me. Yeah, I me them I try accuse. Dog I really want stop me food. Yeah, who no love me just living me life. Me young and me alright. Me young and me alright. Me just living me life. Me young and me alright. Me young and me alright. Me just living me life. Me young and me alright. Me young and me alright. Me just living me life. Me young and me alright. Me young and me alright. Yeah. Only part time me see them a try to set up man life and feel. But I God bless me, make me escape. Them a fresh beat. Yeah. Why them want to see a innocent youth like me in a jail? And me never give them no problem, but I will solve them. I will leave a time and pray to rise up again and spray. But rich links if you make it stay. Success is a must to the right. We endure the hard times. Them want to hold we down, yeah. The system make Babylon a take to be clown, yeah. Better you, wouldn't love me. so suspect. Just a try to do me best. Me just living me life. Me young and me alright. Me young and me alright. Me just living me life. Me young and me alright. Me young and me alright. Yeah, wise.
Yo, 428. Tell him say I turn it. We're not too normal, G.
Every bang a phone out already.
Yeah.
Every man have a hot number in a them celly.
Sally,
They ain't up in line, dog, me ready.
ready.
Money dey on me mind. Money dey on me mind.
Yeah.
One cash no. Pile up the money till me can't stop count. What we want? One cash no. Pile up the money till me can't stop count.
Yeah.
One cash no. Pile up the money till me can't stop count. What we want? One cash no. Pile up the money till me can't stop count. Money dey on my mind like every day. Which pussy can put them money in my face? Girl fear sucky cocky pon the highway while me inna the car a steer. More could that they search me dog me no care. Money for my brain make it rain. Man a hunt for the cheddar dog me nah no shame. Money one place to live. So me put in the work like a sand me a sit. Where the money bag, where the drill? Man a dig up the safe cause you know so we have to live. For me dog them a chopper. Every day we have to win. One cash no. Pile up the money till me can't stop count. What we want? One cash no. Pile up the money till me can't stop count.
Yeah.
One cash no. Pile up the money till me can't stop count. What we want? One cash no. Pile up the money till me can't stop count. Can't stop, can't stop. Yeah. Look how me living lavish. Yeah, girl, I say me text, said them off, you suck off me dick. Girl, suck it and spit.